Man, got around. OT7 back here. And today I'm going to share with you some very fascinating and interesting stories that will pique your understanding of female nature and let you know as a man it's very important to be able to stand and fight and die for the principles you believe in. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for any wet for JJ that has a round badunkadunk. And that will hypnotize you into just being a beta male, sympansy mangina. Hey guys, without further ado, I want to get into the topic of today's video, which is women date men only to get free food and drinks, but won't have sex. That is with you, of course, because you're a beta male cuck, mangina, chimpanzee. Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and invoke the YouTube fair use algorithm because I'm going to be reacting to this video that a valued subscriber sent to me. So without further ado, man, let's get into the madness, guys.
Dates within 1 year, and 25% of those dates are foodie calls, and she is still single.
Hey, so first off the bat, guys, I'm going to quarterback this entire situation. So there's this YouTube video about this woman that has gone on 100 dates within 1 year, and that's this year, guys. So it's actually, this year is only January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We're only 7 months into the year. So 100 divided by 7. Let me see if I can do the math for you guys. I want to do 100 divided by 7. Let's see here. Give me a second, guys. I'm old school, man. So I'm gonna say move this out of the way. 100 divided by 7 equals. Wow. She goes on 14 dates a month, dude. So if there's I'm just gonna say there's 28 days in a month, right? She's going on every other day she's going on a date, bro. And that's just within these 7 months, man. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, over here at my channel, man, I want you to understand all things masculine and savage and barbarian and animalistic. And a lot of you guys, man, make comments about, oh, you know, those are outdated concepts, and you can't be a barbarian, you can't be a savage, and you can't be animalistic in our modern day society. And I disagree with you. And I'm going to give you like 3 examples. One example is the young dude went to school and shot up everything, dude. Another example, man, was this incel dude. He's a famous pretty boy, and I forget his name. His name eludes me right now. I don't know if it was Richard something or whatever his name was, but he made a manifesto on YouTube. And then number 3, dude, is the high instances of incels and true force lonelies. It's just really sad, man, because modern men have been subjugated and dominated by women, dude. And the only men who are successful in the dating, mating relationship world are the alphas, dude. And when I describe an alpha, I'm talking about a dude who is in charge of his life. It's not necessarily your alpha among other men, even though some of that does apply. But there's some guys who are just in charge of their life, whether they're really tall, really handsome, or really good looking, or really muscular, or they're on top of their career. They got confidence, dude. They're just having a field day with women. And I'm here to share with you guys, those guys don't pay for dates, bro. What they do is they wait for you to feed her and get her drunk, and then she comes home and texts them, WYD, what you doing? And the guy goes, wait for you to come over and don't wear no panties. And you've already primed the pump, dude. You've already got the cow ready to be milked, and they just milk it and they're not paying nothing. And I want you guys to understand this by watching this video.
The foolishness. Welcome to Manage Your Highlights Daily. In this video, we want to highlight the foolishness of taking women on dinner dates especially on the first date, and especially at a time where women have an abundance of access to men through dating apps and social media. Let's work. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men and we.
The foodie call.
A foodie call is when someone who doesn't have.
So I want to share something with you guys, man. And I don't know, man. There's still about there's an 80-20 rule. There's still 20% of you guys come over to my channel because you're trying to troll or you're trying to challenge my authority or you're trying to challenge my congruency of who the frick I am. Because obviously, dude, you're bored. You're just channel surfing on YouTube. But I'm here to tell you, man, I don't need to have receipts and all this stuff, dude. I got all that over on my Patreon for guys who believe enough in the cause and believe enough in themselves to pay for pertinent information. But for those of you who don't know me, man, I'm OG Silverback. I got 26 years, sentenced to 26 years in maximum security prison. I've been everything from a bouncer to a bartender to a bounty hunter to a bodyguard to a stripper and to a pimp and a drug dealer. And I know female nature, dude. I know it inside and out. Been married, divorced twice, raped by the court system. So I understand all aspects of mating and dating and all this westernized stuff with these women. And I'm here to tell you, man, modern day women, guys, listen to this. If they're attracted to a guy, there's no rules. There's no amount of days he's got to wait. There's no, he's got to take me on a date. He's got to buy me this. He's got to buy me that. He's got to do nothing. They're on his jockstrap from the minute. It's called the 5-second rule. And that applies to combat as well as Venusian arts and martial arts. A woman knows within 5 seconds of seeing you whether she will have sex with you or not. And that's just how it is. For those of you who haven't hit the genetic lottery, maybe you're not tall, maybe you're not handsome, maybe you're not swole, maybe you're not athletic, maybe you don't have a big baloney pony, whatever the case may be. I'm here to educate you with the green pill philosophy that you must educate yourself as far as your career. You must plan, strategize your goals. You must plan to have mastery over certain things in life. And last but not least, you must understand female nature for what it is. Because with women, either it's on or it's off. And if it's off, buddy, there's nothing you can do to get it on. You'll just be a beta male cuck, friend zoned, all that. And you'll be sad and depressed. You'll become an incel. And the dude's name was Elliot Rogers. That's the dude I was talking about. That tells you about savagery and barbarism. When men don't get what they want, they get frustrated. So once you come over to my channel, join my Patreon, so I can help you guys adopt the right mentality so you're not used and abused by these women who are just bored and use you to get food and drinks and maybe some free clothes and their hair done and their nails done.
A main man goes out with many different people just so they can get good meals.
Have y'all ever heard that? Wait.
The audience definitely knows what a foodie call is. They all look pretty full. Dennis.
Foodie call. One of the newer phenomena is a foodie call, where a person sets up a date with someone they are not romantically interested in for the purpose of getting a free meal.
Not.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to pause this for you guys, man, because here at my channel, it's important that you guys slow down, dude, unplug, and really get a notepad and take some notes because I'm spitting true game. And all this, immediate gratification, attention deficit disorder, you want to be tantalized and entertained and all this stuff. Here it's all about you learning, man. And I just want to share with you my experiences from living in New York, Chicago, Detroit, Philly. I've been all over Europe, dude. Spain, Greece, Italy, Germany, dude. France. I've been all through Asia. I've lived in California. I've lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, bro. And I'm here to tell you, man, female nature and westernized culture is what it is. I think it's like that globally, but westernized culture, here's the problem or the challenge you young guys have to overcome that I didn't have to overcome. And I just mastered the game. With feminization, dude, equal rights, and gynocentrism, now women are on top in the westernized cultures and men are at the bottom, dude. And so now women have freedom of choice to do whatever they want. They're all going after the top 10% of the men. 90% of women are after the top 10% of the men. And then the 10% that's left over for the rest of you 90% of guys to fight over, they're still trying to get the cream of the crop. So maybe they can't get an NFL player, but they're gonna get the top college draft or the top high school dude or somebody that's got a high social pecking order. And if that's not you, man, you need to go to my Patreon so I can give you a game plan so you can get the type of women you want and not fall trapped to this foodie call where women that are not interested in you make you take them out and buy them food and drinks and clothes and get their hair and nails done. And all you get, if you're lucky, is a hug, a grandma hug.
Romantically interested in, but entitled to your time, money, and energy. Let's continue.
Okay, thank you, sir. Ma'am, you could stand up right now. You've been
I've not just heard it, I've done it. Yeah. I've been on probably 100 dates this year, and I'd say about like a quarter of them have been foodie dates.
First of all, what are you doing that you got 100 people?
I'm trying to find my husband. I'm trying to find my husband. I'm also trying to.
Okay, dude, she's just flossing for television. And I gotta tell you guys something. I spent the 4th of July over this young lady's house, man. And, you know, she barbecued for her family. And I partook in the food. But we had some, you know, very stimulating, interesting conversations as we were watching TV. I don't really watch TV, guys, but I want to tell you something, guys. I can't say all, but I will say a large majority of the people that are on these talk shows or these reality shows or just like commercials, they're actors, dude. They're actors. So maybe she's an actress, maybe she's not, but she's talking about she's been on 100 dates and she's looking for a husband. That's all cap, dude. It doesn't take 100 dates to find a husband, dude. If you have a criteria, most people fall into your criteria. And it's just a matter of you being open-minded enough to give this person an opportunity to build a relationship because relationships take work. She's just out here, you know, getting some free food and the dudes that she do like, she's getting piped down. That's why she said 25% of the dates are foodie calls because the other 75%, the dudes are just smashing her and they don't have to pay for dinner. So I just want to let you guys know that.
I've got like a ramen, you know, budget and like an oyster appetite.
This is gold. She said so many things about modern women in modern society in just a couple seconds. 100 dates in 1 year, and the year was not even over yet. So you're telling me that after 100 dates, you couldn't find one guy to start a relationship with? You cannot tell me that this is all men's fault. Let's analyze this. Look at her reaction when Tamron asked her the question.
What are you doing that you got 100 people?
I'm trying to find my husband. I'm trying to find my husband, and I'm also trying to eat.
Why do I get the feeling this woman is a little... We all know that she is not celibate.
Hey, come on, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I apologize for my energy scandal. I had to get some prehab therapy on my hip, dude. It just wore me out, man. So then I had to take my pain meds. They make me kind of groggy. But to add to the statement he made, they're all kind of cuckoo, dude. Women, it's just that's what you guys got to understand. It's the nature of them, and here's why. And I'm not taking their side, but I want to explain to you. It's biology, dude. Just imagine if every month, dude, your body built up with these extra hormones, dude, to prepare you for childbirth, which then makes you horny, and then makes you want to go after the alphas with the steel jaws and over 6 foot, over 6 inches with a 6-pack. And then if you don't get pregnant due to the miracles of birth control or whatever else you're taking, then you have to go and have your period because it's a release of all those additional hormones because you didn't have a baby. And then you got cramping and bloating and all this stuff, bro. You're losing blood, you're losing nutrients. If you ever notice, man, like just left out in the wild, just naturally, most men grow longer hair and nails than women. Why is that, guys? It's because we're not bleeding every month. We don't have an excess of hormones and the depletion of hormones. We're pretty much on a static amount of our hormones and nutrients. Women go through these cyclic phases, dude. It'll make you crazy too, bro. I remember when I used to take steroids, it's extra testosterone. That'll make you crazy. And I remember when I get off of steroids, my hormones are fluctuating. I'd be acting depressed and irrational. So that's all I'm saying. Most women do, they are crazy. They're kind of Looney Tunes, but some of them just learn to disguise it.
Only the universe and her best friend that's sitting next to her know her body count. It doesn't matter if she finds a husband because she can't get enough of that attention.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the simple math for you, man. I'm gonna be what's the word called, man? Not when you go over the top. I'm gonna be conservative. So this lady's been on 100 dates in 7 months. We already broke that down. You know what I mean? She's going on a date every other day, dude. Every other day she's going on a date. So then out of those 100 dates, 25% were foodie calls because she wasn't romantically attracted to the guy. She got tired of eating top ramen. So she went ahead and had a date with the guy. So she's going out every other day, right? You know, 14 dates in 28 days. She's going out every other day. At least once a week, man, she's going on a foodie call date. But here's what I want to share with you. The remainder of the dates, we should call them, or the meetups, are basically hookups because these women are on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, OkCupid, the ones that I've used. Hey man, they're DTF, bro, and you just got to be man enough and confident enough to guide them because they're not. Some of them would just come out. Some of them just came out and asked me to blow their backs out. But then some of them, dude, I had to lead them down the path. And even though they had some resistance, dude, they've still taken my lead because what I mean by resistance is women saying, "Oh, we're moving too fast," and I'm not sure. I'm not talking about her saying no because once this woman says no, I kick her out of my abode or I leave. This is not the Mike Tyson show. I'm not going to prison for rape, dude. What I'm saying is 75% of those other dates or meetups, dude, she's getting her backbone blown out. So just for you guys who want me to be conservative, let's just say out of the 75, we're going to cut that in half. I don't know what half of 75 is, but I'm just going to say for the sake of this argument, let's just stay at 37. Because 37 of those dates were with some Chads and some Tyrones and some Jorges and Juans that she liked. And women, when they like a man, they just give it up. So she's at least got, you know, 37 bodies in this year alone. So then you count that times 10, right? That's 300 times 10 years. That's 370 bodies, bro. You guys need to wake up, man, and understand that it's on or off as a woman. If a woman likes you, you can sleep with her within the first hour of meeting her, dude. And if she doesn't like you, bro, you can take her on 75,000 dates. You ain't gonna hit it. So don't be the guy that's paying for foodie dates and not getting anything. Be the guy like me. You meet these girls wherever you meet them at, online, in person, whatever, and you get their number and you meet up at their place with something to drink and you smash it. And if it's good, you smash it again and again. And if it's not, you just all of a sudden become busy because if you start pumping and dumping women, they can file false rape allegations, but if you just all of a sudden start becoming busy, then they'll just dump you.
That dopamine rush, and her husband won't be able to satisfy this addiction. Modern women are overstimulated. Fellas, let this sink in. 100 dates. 100. Look at her. She is average looking, and she can easily get dates. And to take it a step further, she can get men to pay for these dates, pay for dinners. Do you understand where this sense of entitlement is coming from? We as men are also part of the problem. Stop taking these women on dinner dates. You're not doing anything special.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Like, after I was incarcerated for 10 years in maximum security prison. When I first got out of prison, I was celibate because I had been celibate for 10 years. I had the strength of Samson. So my first year out, I wasn't messing with women, but then after I climbed to the heights of Silicon Valley, man, I was still ripped and swole from being in prison 10 years. Women were just laying down because I had a savage, barbarian thug mentality. Yeah, I was working in corporate America, but I was one of those stoic, quiet dudes. I didn't say much, so women would do all the talking. I would just smash them left and right. And then unfortunately for me, I ran into my child's mom, and she got pregnant, we got married. And so then for 10 years after that, I was just a beta male cup soy boy mangina, man. You know, because she laid that for JJ on me. So even though I was at the time, I had 25 girlfriends, I was rotating or spinning plates, whatever, or you call them friends with benefits, it doesn't matter. I didn't take any of them seriously because maybe the chemistry wasn't there. But when I met my children's mom, the chemistry was very powerful and explosive. And I dumped all the women for her, but then she cut me down. I wasn't allowed to do martial arts, wasn't allowed to lift weights, wasn't allowed to hang out with my homies. So let's just say I was in 10 years of seclusion, just going to work, coming home, getting beat up mentally and psychologically and spiritually. And I lost all my confidence, got fat. So then after I divorced her, dude, and I got back on the dating market, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Even though I studied PUA, I was still taking women out for drinks and dinner and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I was smashing, but now that I look back on it, I realized I didn't have to take them out on dates, but that's me. So what I'm saying to you guys, you should practice what I do now. I only take women out on dates, quote unquote a date or out to dinner that I'm smashing. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I do go out to dinner with the girl, one time I'll pay and then one time she pays, or we'll split it, because like I'm all about this feminism, equal rights. You know what I mean? You're not climbing off my coattails, man, because I've learned from when I was married the last time, you know what I'm saying? Women got to pull their weight with me. So I'm just saying to you guys, man, you should go ahead and not be paying for dates unless you're smashing the girl, and then you want to get it to where she's paying for the dates.
She has an average of 50 to 100 dinner dates per year. There only has to be one thing off. She doesn't like the shoes that you're wearing. Next. She didn't like the way you were chewing your food. Next. She knows she can get another date, all paid for and taken care of. And now she replaced Uber Eats with Tinder.
So you've been on 100 dates. Some of them have been foodie calls.
Yes.
Did you tell the guy?
No, I mean, here's the thing. They ask you on a date, right? If you're an online dating site, they're saying, I want to go to this nice restaurant. I want to take you on this nice restaurant. Do you want to come with me? And so why not, you know? And also, you never know what it's going to turn into.
Okay.
I've had some actually turn into relationships.
But you go though because you could not afford the restaurant.
I could not afford the restaurant. Absolutely not.
Women love to talk crap about men being broke, but damn, men are not here looking for free meals from women and then pound our chest screaming equality. That's why she and many other.
And then she's bragging about it, guys. So I mean, you know, hey guys, I'm just saying, man, you gotta get to a point where you have no self-dignity and self-respect and self-belief that you know that you are the prize. Why are you the prize? Because each and every day you get better in each and every way. And that's what my Patreon's about. It's about helping you to build up your true core identity, be in touch with your animal, because we're all animals. And women are attracted to guys who are in touch with their inner animal, because all this civilized behavior, women don't like it. Deep down, women are beasts and they want to be ravaged, dude. And civilized dudes can and will not do that. So guys, in parting, I want you to come go over to my Patreon, man. Sign up for a $25 coaching call, and we can eradicate all this, you being used and abused as a beta male foodie date.